Day one of the annual primary school examinations has seen an estimated 7,257 students being tested in 2 subjects today. Despite the overall number of students who registered to sit the exam, it is a nominal decrease when compared to last year. 2016 also represents a slight upturn. There are more males taking the PSE this year than females.
A little more males than females, about 1% difference. We have the children from Standard 6 sitting the primary school examination, which is termed the PSE, from 286 primary schools or institutions. There are a few institutions that participate in the exam besides the primary schools. And the primary schools would be the wide band from government aided to the private institutions.
Across the country, 29 high schools, including EP York, serve as examination centers. 11 students from St. Agnes Anglican in La Democracia traveled to Belize City this morning to sit the English and science papers.
We have our regular classes, but then what we do, we have Saturday classes to help the children. We have morning classes also to help them to prepare for today for their PSE.
Since the beginning of the academic year back in September, I know preparations have been ongoing in terms of leading up to today. Do you feel as if though your students were ready to be able to sit this first leg of the exam?
Well, I would say to the best of their ability, yes. To the best of their ability, because you know each person perform at their own level. So to the best of their ability, yes sir.
Jamal Samuels, despite attending as many extracurricular sessions, still found the PSE somewhat challenging.
You know, we are never really ready, right? But my teacher, how she had the Saturday classes and the morning classes, it let you get more than to sit both exams. So to me, the exam it was a little challenging.
Now, in terms of how well you think you have performed in the exams, do you think it's good enough for you to get a pass?
Yeah, I think so, but I think it will be good for me to get a nice grade, a pass on both of them.
According to the Director of Examinations Unit, Nelson Longsworth, the 2-part exam sees examinees completing multiple choice questions as well as letter and creative writing.
This is day one, and day one, there's 2 subjects that they're sitting will be English and the science papers. The English paper has 2 components, a written component and a set of multiple choice questions, which we refer to as the paper 1. The written component, which tends to be the more challenging one, is where the students are expected to do 2 pieces, write 2 pieces. One would be a letter, where they would choose from 2 choices there, one of the 2, they would write a letter. And then on the second writing, which is a narrative, they would have from 4 different stimuluses they would be asked to, they'll pick one and then they write a story.
I believe that I did a pretty good job. The only thing that kind of gave me trouble was the English paper too, but altogether it was easier than I thought it would be. I'll tell the truth, I was kind of nervous this morning, but it was really easier than I thought it would be.
How much time did you invest in studying after school or what have you to get yourself ready for today?
Well, my mom would take me up sometimes in the evenings and I would go to Saturday classes and I would study all the time, and we spent a lot of time in the evening, me and my mom studying the past PSE papers and doing in my textbooks, and we did a lot of studying really.
This year, the Cayo district fielded more candidates than Belize district. Corozal fielded the least, with 902 students signing up to take the PSEs. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.